Good morning everyone. I finally decided today is the day we're going to do a full face of Natasha Denona as much as I can because I don't think I have like a mascara, but yeah, we're going to do like basically an entire full face. I'm pretty sure I've got every other step, fingers crossed. Now also I've got some tradies turning up here in like literally 10 minutes, so if I go a little bit quiet and awkward, that's why. I can always do like some voiceover add-ins if I need to talk a bit more. I don't know, I shouldn't be filming today but I want to, so here we are. Prepping my skin, which isn't really Natasha Denona, just my normal standard products I always use, so I'll link those down below for you. The tradies are here already. Why do I get so embarrassed? They're doing some stuff like in the room right next to me too. They shouldn't be long. By the way, my halter top is Petal and Pup. It's so cute. I haven't got it on properly, but I love it. I've got a discount code for Petal and Pup. I'll put it down below. I'm like whispering. I feel like I'm teleported back to like living at my dad's house, doing videos in my room, like trying to like whisper and be quiet because I was embarrassed. I didn't want anyone to find out I was filming YouTube videos. Okay, first of all, oh my god, look what I found. Both of them. So we've got the Hygiene and the Hygiene Bronze. These are the energizing and hydrating primer serums. I feel like I'm gonna love these. Do I use both or do I just use like the standard? So you want to shake it up before you use it because it kind of looks like it separates as it sits, and then it's like a very glowy pearlier type of texture. Color, can you see that? How it's like a bit, I don't know, is it gonna be like strobe cream? Yeah, it's kind of like strobe cream but in a serum. Oh, and it feels kind of thick for a serum in a nice way. Like it feels very like, I don't know, just like it almost feels like it's filling in the lines, like it's very like plumping. I feel like I just pumped out enough for my entire face, so I'm just trying to spread it out a bit more. I'm just gonna add a touch under the eyes. Oh my gosh, that feels amazing. Can't believe this has just been sitting in my drawer for literally probably like a year and a half. Has it been out for a year and a half? I don't know, but it's been in my drawer for a really long time. I had the original one as well. That must be the one I decluttered. I think they changed something about it, the name, or I can't remember. That is going immediately straight into my drawer though, because that feels so good on the skin. Oh my god, it looks so pretty too. My skin just looks so glowy and plump. Look at that. Now, I'm gonna be just absolutely up Natasha Denona's ass in this video. I'm sorry in advance, like I am such a fan of her makeup brand. Obviously I'm gonna be honest with some things that I don't think are as good, if there's anything I'm using that isn't as good. I'll also mention my favorites, and then I think there's gonna be a few things in here that are probably discontinued, older, because like, yeah, I've just got some like older things that I might have to use to make the full face. I'm just gonna use like a big mixture of what I've got. I haven't bought anything specifically for this video, but I'm just adding some of the bronze because why not? Just over like the high part of my face and just blending it into the other primer, I guess. Man, that feels so good. Yeah, it just added more of a bronze color. I'll probably use the normal one more often, although maybe I'd use this one under my foundation when I, you know, have tan on my body but not on my face. I'll let that sink in for a second. I'm gonna put on a little bit of this. Now, I use the light pink one and the red one literally all the time. Actually, I feel like I haven't really talked about this, but my pink one I've literally almost emptied. It is so moisturizing. This is the Hygiene Tinted Lip Mask. This one's a tinted one, as you can see, which I don't care. I'll wipe it off before I do my lip combo. It's purely just for like the hydrating factor. Like this stuff is so moisturizing and hydrating. I love it. The red one and the pink ones are my favorites. The red one just gives a really nice flush. This one's like my least favorite, but it's still beautiful, especially if you love a cooler tone lip. I'm feeling juicy. I'm feeling plumped. This is good so far. Like I'm telling you, oh my god. These lip masks are amazing. It's up there with like my favorite lip products at the moment. The Kylie Cosmetics lip butter, the Brazilian Bum Bum, you know, lip balm. Love that for just like a standard. And then these. Amazing. Oh, I don't know if I have Natasha Denona brow stuff either, actually. Whatever. We're just gonna do our best. Oh, by the way, I got a new tattoo with my mum. If you don't follow me on social media, you probably haven't seen it, but she's got one like on this part of her hand, so you hold them together and it's a butterfly. I got that. I got my H redone and I got this one redone. I'm gonna pop on some brows and I'll be right back. All right, now we can outline the brows. I'm using the shade P2 from the High Glam concealer. My favorite concealer ever. I mean, if you don't know that, this is my favorite. I don't know where you've been. So I'm just gonna outline the tops first. Well, this is blending even nicer than normal on top of that serum primer, and this always blends nice, but like that's even nicer. I'm excited to try out the foundation on top of this primer now because obviously they're gonna work together, surely. You'd hope so. All right, I'm gonna do my lids next. By the way, I don't know what type of look I'm doing today. I guess I'll just look at the palettes I've got from Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona. And we'll make a choice and roll with it. I have so many palettes from her. I'm kind of feeling just like glam baddie though, like neutrals. And then I bought a hair clip of Shein, not She Glam, but a Zara Larsson video. I've been waiting for that to come before I do my Zara Larsson tutorial. So I mean, that may be my next video. Do the brows look right? Oh, that looks like uncanny valley vibes. Foundation, of course. I've done why can I not talk today? I've done a foundation first impression on this already. I'll link it below in case you want to watch it, but I love it. I've used it non-stop since I got it. I think all I've really used most of the time is this and the Danessa Myricks like yummy skin serum foundation stuff that I mentioned are my favorites. This is just unreal. What I'm gonna do next, I'm just smoothing out and like moving the foundation down. I haven't put concealer on yet, but I just don't want to put foundation and concealer under my eyes right now. My eyebrows are looking very harsh, but I'm hoping that once I powder and then brow gel at the end, it'll look less intense. Going to mix these two together for my body. Let's see how this looks. Blending on beautifully. I really like using this foundation on my body when I'm being extra and just want like a very perfect look. It's not actually giving like much glow at all, to be fair, mixing them together. I don't think it's really necessary, but it is making it blend really nicely on my body. A little bit of my Natasha Denona liquid bronzer. This is the shade Bonfire Medium Warm. I am just going to use the same brush to kind of place this where I want it. This bronzer is so good. I've only really started giving it a proper chance recently in my last few like makeup looks, but it really does stay put and last. I even feel like sometimes I don't even need to put a different bronzer on top of it, whereas most cream bronzers I do. Since we're going super glam, I'm kind of putting it like all around my face. Normally I don't go this heavy. Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. You get a really nice amount of time to like blend it. It's just, oh. And it comes in heaps of shades. Under my eyes, I always use the shade P1. My tube's getting really messy around the like jar. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just going to use some from there. It was such a small amount of product and it's still too much, because the product on the like where I took it from is definitely a little bit drier, but not dry. It's still completely fine, but like it's just like coverage. As you can see, just using that foundation slash bronzer brush, look how filthy that is, just to soften the edges. Now normally I use a different setting powder, but since it's full face Natasha Denona, I'm going to use her High Glam powder under my eyes. It's a little bit heavier than what I like under my eyes, but it'll still do the trick. I'm going to use the shade R2 under my eyes because it's a little bit more pinky, and I love this powder so much on my face. We'll use a bit later, but for now I'm just going to set right under the eye. Literally tapping once into this powder. Honestly, like immediate reaction, that looks amazing under the eyes. I thought it would be way worse. Just using a little bit of this between the eyebrows as well to set that concealer. Everywhere else, I just want to like let it sit and marinate while we do the eye makeup. Let me go pick a palette out. I've just grabbed a few of my favorites. My all-time favorite is probably the Golden, because I love this kind of color theme, like this very like warm yellow undertone look. Golden undertones, yellow undertones, warm, oh. Beautiful. Eye Sculpt Texture and Tone. I did use this a lot over on my TikTok. I Need a Nude for more like nude, beige, pink undertones. And then the I Need a Warm, which is warm. Warm tones, beautiful. I think I'll use the I Need a Nude and the Golden today. Starting off with the Golden, I'm going to go in with Flesh. And I have no idea what I'm doing today, so I'm literally just going to put this all across the crease while I figure this out. I don't know. I think I'd like to do like a full face of Danessa Myricks as well at some stage. And I'm going to go in with Teak. Kind of just going like right over top. I'm also going to run that all the way across the lower lashes too. Honestly, I don't even think I'm going to use it. I think I'll just use the golden today. We'll keep it to one palette. I really want to do a series where I do a makeup look with every palette I own. I don't know if I should do it on YouTube or on short form. Just cut my crease and I'm going to go in with Nubia, which is this one right here. These go on so nicely with fingers. So I'm just using my finger to kind of like blend it across most, and I'll use the brush like to get right up in that crease to get the shape. This is the perfect like soft glam gold color because it's not too bright and it's like very close to my skin tone. Literally love. Now I'm going to take a pencil brush with Log. I don't know why that name always makes me laugh. And I'm just going to draw into the lash line right here at the outer corner. Just something like that, and then I'm going to like kind of round it off up to the crease. Just something like this. Pretty. It's so pretty. I'm going to take a little bit of that color on the outer and inner corner of the lower lash line, just a really little bit at the very edge. A little bit of brow bone color. I might take Aura. It's like a kind of golden reflect. White gold. I'm sure I have a Natasha Denona eyeliner. I don't think her eyeliners are like necessarily my favorite though. Liquid eyeliner, I mean. Maybe I already decluttered it. Anyways, I've got this eye crayon in taupe. I love this so much. It is so beautiful. I've raved about it. Real good if you don't like too much of a like dark waterline, but you still want it to be smoldery and sexy. It just gives the perfect amount of color. So it looks like we're using this today. Nice little contrast with the gold, to be fair. This is nice because it kind of softens the entire like eye look. Right, I will be back once I do my lashes and mascara because I don't have Natasha Denona lashes or mascara. I'm going to use some like Exo Beauty samples I'm working on. So here is the before. Right, the lashes are on. They are not my favorite, not my least favorite, but I'm just testing some things. I'm gonna do my blush next before I use any powder. I reckon this one today, I love this one. This is Sweet Cheeks. These blushes, needless to say, are some of my favorite in the entire world. I've raved and raved and raved about these. I use them on top of powder as well, but today I'm just using them straight on top of the foundation and everything. And I absolutely love the highlighters in here. I literally just take it and then tap it right there like this. I might use a second highlighter from her because I do have another favorite. Let's see how we go. Actually no, let's just layer. Screw it. This one is shade Light. It's the Hygiene Skincare-infused Glow Beautifier. These are stunning. They're very, very silky. I'm just going to use a little bit of that on top of where I put that highlight cream. A little on my nose. And then I'm going to set with a colour a little bit darker on the rest of my face of that same powder. N40, N5, like this. Maybe just a little bit of a powder bronzer. So I really like this one from this. This is the Hyper Natural Face Palette. These bronzers are so pretty. Maybe just a little bit of the pink blush as well while we're here. Color I don't necessarily recommend hard out because I feel like I really use mostly the bronzers. Don't think I have any like individual Natasha Denona bronzers. I mean, it is pretty if you love the colors and you love to travel, but for me, like, the eyeshadow colors aren't my everyday type colors, so I don't use this all the time. I guess it just depends on your personal preference. Like, everything performs amazing, it's just not my favorite palette. And I just want my outer corners to be a bit more lifted, so I'm gonna take my powder foundation again, the R2. Just do a little snatch. And just a little bit more eyeshadow. My gosh, that base That's unreal. Seriously though, these blushes are everything. I love them. These and my She's Everything palette are like all the blush I use lately. Dude, when did I stop filming? Luckily I'm filming on my phone as well. So on my lips I have Gaia P5 in the center, and around the outside the color I used first is NP 2.5 Lian, which is more of like a pinky nudie, not really pinky nude, but it's like, I don't know, it's a nice contoury kind of color without being super cool tone. It gives a lot of shape. And then I have this new PR package with these are like infused with skincare. It's called a hybrid tinted gloss balm. Lush Lila is the color I've chosen today. It's like this cool tone pink. So it's like a lip balm, lip gloss kind of hybrid duo thing with skincare in it, which is meant to help with your, like, I don't know, it said something about ceramides, collagen, blah, blah, blah. It smells amazing. I need more. I feel like that color looks really nice. So that is the completed look. I do feel like I just want a little bit more of a pop of blush. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit more. This one. This is still my favorite. The other one in that palette is pretty too, but I mean, this one's just like outrageously amazing. Maybe just a little bit on the lips too. Alright, I think that's the finished look. I'll probably add a freckle off camera, I'm not gonna lie, but that is from Glam, not from Natasha Denona. My lips are a bit goopy. Maybe I put on a little bit too much of that gloss. I don't know, I'll definitely keep trying these and let you guys know what I think of them over time. I really wanted to do like lip swatches of all the combos. They sent me all of them, all of these new shades and a couple of new blushes too, which we'll try as well in another video, but today I just wanted to show you my favorite one. I feel like I'm gonna love, whoops, this one over here though. So let me know if you want me to do like a look surrounding this color. If you've tried anything from Natasha Denona that I haven't featured in this video, let me know what it is. Do you like it? Should I buy it? Can't remember if I've ever tried Natasha Denona mascara. Does she even have one? I'm not sure. I remember trying liquid liner, I'm pretty sure, and not loving it. It was just good. If you're wanting to try Natasha Denona for the first time, the concealer, straight up the concealer is literally life-changing. The foundation is incredible. The eyeshadow palette, that golden one I used today, I love it so much. But you could find similar color palettes in cheaper brands, but I do like the way hers perform. I've been using them for literally years. You guys remember me using like her OG palettes back in the day. Like, I love her eyeshadows. And the blush, screamer. It is so good. Her lip liners are really, really nice. Can you find cheaper ones? Absolutely, but they are really good. She's got nude lipsticks as well, which I love. I've done a whole lip swatch video on them. I'll link it below. Yeah, that's the finished look. I'm also going to be cheeky and just use some brow gel. I don't have Natasha Denona. Does she do brow stuff? Have I tried it? I can't recall. And by the way, that primer today was so nice, and I do feel like my skin looks just really nice and silky, hydrated, just all the good stuff. So I'll be using that a whole lot more. I can tell you that much. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Let me know what you want to see. Bye!